Blessed be and welcome all of my Capricorn people out there, Sun, Moon, and Rising. It's time to have a look and see just what's going on when it comes to your weekly astrological and tarot card forecasts for the week starting March 17th, 2025. And just a quick reminder for everybody out there, if you ever want to get a personal reading with me, just need to go on ahead to my website. It's integrativemysticism.com, or you can follow the links in the down bar below. And if you are between the ages of 38 and 44, you might be going through your Pluto square, which does kind of run that entire span, that age window, whether you're just starting it in the middle of it or coming at the end of it. Whatever the case is, though, you might want to check out a special video I just put up all about the Pluto square, because sometimes it can make the Saturn return look like an amateur. And if you enjoy Buffy the Vampire Slayer, or you would be curious to see how a major astrological transit could be explained through the context of Buffy the Vampire Slayer, I think you're going to enjoy it. So what's going on when it comes to your week? Well, on the 18th and the 19th, we've got the Sun conjunct the North Node and Neptune in Pisces. And it looks like you are in for some kind of very important linking opportunity. With these three all coming together here, something is going to be opening a very important door for you that is going to allow for a very smooth transition to the attainment of a win, or something that you've been finding, something that you've been looking to find, or something that you have had a hard time finding for yourself, whatever that might be. This could also indicate the opening of a locked door, or maybe even a road that was once closed to you, either in the past or it's just not been available in the present. But the means for a win is coming into view regardless of the circumstances. On the 20th and the 21st, we've got the Sun and Venus retrograde forming a fun sextile to Pluto. And the reason I say it that way is because sometimes this can be a very awkward combination of planets, especially when Venus is retrograde. And there's likely going to be something going on around a household, family, or maybe work or financial matter where a lot of pieces, a lot of commitments, and a lot of plans are getting switched up. A lot of bad eggs, a lot of bad arrangements, and maybe even a lot of not so good people are going to be getting revealed, but also at the same time switched out and swapped out for better arrangements, better people, and better eggs. But it could make for an awkward period as we go through this couple of days and the rest of the week, but it will straighten out for the good. So that's what we've got for your astrology and the weather. Let's have a look and see what's going on with your tarot and the traffic. All right, Capricorn, here is your tarot traffic. And this week for your big spiritual theme, your big focus, you've got the Three of Cups reversed. And this week is likely going to be pointing a finger every once in a while at your surroundings, or possibly even some of the company that you keep, right? It's the proverbial sort of message of show me the company that you keep, show me your crew, show me the spaces that you hang out in, and I will show you why this isn't working out for you, or why something is holding you back or holding you up. And it can be kind of a bitter pill to swallow, but it's still a good pill. With the Three of Cups reversed, this week is likely going to require you to be ready to do some social pruning, but also become a little bit more honest with yourself when it comes to how certain friendships, certain connections, or maybe even certain group setups, whether they're social or familial, need to be rearranged. For your Earth sector, when it comes to your work, job, and finances, you've got the Hierophant card upright. And the Hierophant is all about improvements, new commitments, and things that are promising brighter days, and even the opportunity for raising up in the ranks or in your status or in your role in the world. However, with the Hierophant card upright, whatever new role, new opportunities, new jobs, new financial wins are coming your way, are going to require you to be ready to undergo some kind of shift in the way that you operate with your work ethic. This could require you to bone up on your education, take on some new training, or be ready to be paired up with a new path. Whatever the case is, the Hierophant does promise good things to those who do. For your community with friends, relatives, and other people in your life, you've got the Hermit reversed. And the Hermit reverse is indicating the possibility of some kind of reconnect or reunion or the closing of a distance between you and somebody that is actually considered a close friend or a close ally or has been at one point in your life. A lot of the times, the Hermit reversed can show up as sort of like the bestie, the mentor, the rock that we used to have or that we still have, but for whatever reason, time or space distances, we just don't get a chance to connect. Or it's possible even some kind of valuable ally or very important helper is going to be surfacing this week or coming out of the woodwork this week for you, and you're going to want to make time for them. For your challenge this week, you've got the Ace of Cups upright. The Ace of Cups always talks about openness to new beginnings, new gifts, new love, new stories, unfolding in a way that is very sweet. But when this card shows up as a challenge, honestly, this can sometimes show up where we are not open to new beginnings, where we need to look and see where our conditioned adult egos are our worst enemy right now, where we might be trying to finish something we don't need to bother finishing when we need to be opening up to starting something brand new. The Ace of Cups is a gift, it's a favor, it's a token of affection and generosity being handed off to you. But often when it comes up as a challenge, it's almost like you are being challenged to get out of your own way when something is trying to do something good for you. And for your relationships with love, romance, and partnerships, you've got the Death card upright. And the Death card is all about an alteration that comes because of an ending and a new beginning unfolding at the same time. Now, the Death card could indicate the end of an era, the end of a chapter, or the end of a phase that maybe you have been in with a partner, a significant other, or a love interest. Or for those of you who are single or looking, possibly even an opportunity to step onto a road that is going to end eventually the period of being single. However, with the Death card, we do have to accept a transition as part of it. What often happens with the Death card is not a surprise. This is an end that we've seen coming for a while, or an ending that we've accepted that just hasn't really happened yet. However, with the Death card, we also need to understand that if there's no beginnings without endings, and it's kind of like that Ace of Cups upright, whatever happens, we've got to move through it. So that is what I've got for you all. I hope you found this helpful. If you did, don't forget my name is Nico, Son of Selene, and if you ever want to get a personal reading with me, you just need to go on ahead to my website. It's integrativemysticism.com.